last Friday, I was a guest speaker at a meetup here in the city. For those of you who don't know, I run a training business called The C Method. And the MC of the evening got up to introduce me. And she said, "All right, tonight, ladies, we've got a very special guest speaker. Her name's Christina Canters, and her business is called The C Word." And I was like, oh, what do I do? Luckily, someone else in the audience yelled out, "The C Method, the C Method." And she goes, "Oh, sorry, the C Method, not the C Word. But hey, the C Word could be a great idea for your next business." And I was like, brilliant. And I got up and I spoke, and it was really fun. But what she did demonstrated an excellent save from what we might call a mistake. And one reason why a lot of us are afraid of public speaking is because we're afraid of making mistakes. Tonight, I'd like to share with you why it's important that you actually learn how to make a mistake and recover from it. And I'll show you some ways how to as well. So firstly, I've got 3 reasons why it's important that you need to learn how to make mistakes. Number 1, if you're afraid of making mistakes, it'll hold you back. It'll hold you back from trying new things, from putting yourself out there, because you'll be so afraid of stuffing up, you won't even bother. Tony Robbins once said, "It doesn't matter how many mistakes you make, you'll still be way ahead of everyone that isn't even trying." The second reason is that it will give you much more confidence as a speaker if you know that you can mess up and that's okay, and that you can recover. Imagine how that would feel, walking out and going, "You know what, I'm going to make some mistakes tonight, but hey, doesn't matter. I can recover, it's all good." How much more confident would you feel? And the final reason why making mistakes is so important is it puts your audience at ease if you show that you're comfortable with making a mistake as well. You know when you see politicians get interviewed on the telly and they're like so awkward about it, and they don't say anything, or they forget their words, or they're just, you know, just a big mess on the screen. It's so awkward. I don't know, it's the same when I'm watching speakers as well. So make your audience feel comfortable. It's a great skill to have. So what does a mistake actually look like? You might forget your words. You might say the wrong thing, the wrong word. You might accidentally drop your notes. Or you might be presenting your sales presentation and flick to the next slide, and it's meant to be a sales chart, but instead it's a nude selfie. Are you eating cornflakes out of the box with your hand that you're pretty sure you deleted, but somehow it made it onto the cloud? It's a hypothetical example, that one. So those are some mistakes that we can make. Now, how do we do it? The first thing, and this is the most important, is to stop caring what other people think. Most of us are so afraid of making mistakes because we're afraid of what people will think. "Oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Did you see what she just did? Oh my God." If you are afraid of what people think of you, that's going to paralyze you. It's going to hold you back. I'm telling you this. You can't control what other people are thinking. So why worry about it? And if they're thinking negative thoughts about you, that's more of a reflection on them. It's got nothing to do with you. Lao Tzu once said, "Care what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner." So that's what you've got to do. You've got to care less of what other people think. The second thing that you can do to make mistakes really gracefully is to just relax. I just forgot what I was going to say just then. But you didn't notice, did you? Because I relaxed. Imagine if I'd said, second thing, guys, relax. No. If you just chill, if you forget to your spot, it's totally cool. Just chill. Take it in your stride. Just go to the right, have a think, consult your notes. Oh, that's where I was. And keep on going. That's all you got to do. And the final thing that you can do is to acknowledge it. You know, oftentimes when you're speaking, there's an interruption, something unexpected happens. I was once giving a talk at my co-work space, and it was in the lunch room, and as I was speaking, someone from outside comes in to get their lunch, and they literally walk in front of me, in front of the audience. And it's like, you can't ignore that. If you ignore that, it's kind of awkward because people are going, what's this person doing? So I said, hey, John, you joining us for the presentation? He was like, no, I'm just getting my lunch. I'm like, well, John, you're missing out. Better go around the back door, walk in front of me again. You need to show everyone that you are in control. This is your time to shine. Don't let any interruptions distract you or your audience. Did you want to tell me something? No? I think Ross wants to share something. Do you want to share? No? Okay. All right, that's all good. So the next time, Toastmasters, that you're giving a presentation, maybe you're... Who put this there? This is Toastmasters. This isn't school assembly. Come on, Ross, you don't need a lectern. Next time you're giving a speech, whether it's Toastmasters, at work, or if it's your best mate's wedding, remember, don't care what people think. Relax. And finally, acknowledge those interruptions. Make it part of your presentation. Do those things and you will be well on your way to becoming a confident and masterful speaker. Thank you.